Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do this spring makeup look. So keep watching and I'll show you how to do it. So the first thing I'm doing is priming my face using Makeup Revolution Ultra Face Base Primer. I'm just going to dot that on my face and then rub it in using my fingers. Next I'm going to be adding some strobe cream, and I'm using the brand Freedom, which is a sister company to Makeup Revolution. This is their Pro Studio strobe cream, and I'm just going to dot this on my cheekbones, on my chin and on my nose, and I'm just going to rub this in. This will really just help to highlight them areas. Now onto foundation. I'm using the MAC Studio Sculpt foundation in the shade NW20. Once I finish messing around with it, all I'm going to do is dot that all over my face and on my spots. I was having a bit of a spotty day, so I've really gone for it with the foundation, and I'm just going to blend that in using my Beauty Blender by Real Techniques. Now onto concealer. I'm using the Lasting Perfection Ultimate Wear Concealer by Collection. I'm just going to do this under my eyes and onto my cheekbones. I'm also going to take this on my chin and on my nose and up onto my forehead, and then blend it in using my Beauty Blender. And now onto brows. I'm using, as usual, the Tanya Burr Cosmetics Perfect Brow Set, and I'm going to be using the shade Chestnut today for a change. I normally use Hot Cocoa, but I thought I would change things up. So, as usual, I'm starting at the end of my brow, taking that in nice and deep, and working my way towards the front, but keeping the strokes nice and fine. I'm sorry if it seems like I'm talking to myself in this video. I was actually singing along to Hamilton, which is a musical that's currently on Broadway, so if you see me sort of miming and talking along, I'm not just going crazy, I'm just singing along to some music. And now I'm just going to take my spoolie and just brush that through my brows just to get any excess powder and to make them look more natural. I'm just going to set my brows using More Brows. I got this in my Birchbox set for, I think it was for February. It's really, really good stuff actually, so I'm just running this through the brows to set them. I'm now going to prime my eyes with the Makeup Revolution Aqua Seal Liquid Eye Primer. This stuff is really, really good. You only need a tiny, tiny little bit on your finger. And then all I do is just dab that on both my lids and just pat it in. You only need a tiny, tiny little bit. Now onto eyes. I'm using the Makeup Revolution Fortune Favours the Brave. This was a collaboration with the British beauty blogger. It's absolutely gorgeous. There are some amazing colours in there. But I was so excited to get this. It was only £10 as well, which is such a bargain. The first colour I'm going to go in with is Soft, and I'm just going to use a flat brush and put this across my whole lid. Next I'm going to go in with the shade Buffer. This is my favourite shade, it's absolutely beautiful. All I'm going to do is just take that through my crease, into the socket, and I'm just going to really, really deepen that. I'm now going to go in with the shades Latte and Caffeine Fit. I'm just going to mix them together a little bit and just put that in my outer V just to help darken that out a little bit. I'm now going to go in with the shade Glimmer. This is a beautiful shimmery shade which works perfect with the shade Buffer. That's probably why they're next to each other. All I'm going to do is just put this across half of my lid. So just working halfway across and really building that colour up. I'm now going to go in with my MAC 217 blending brush, which is new. I got this at the weekend and I'm obsessed already. It's totally worth the money, it is amazing. So yeah, I'm just working side to side to blend in that shade Buffer, which blends in beautifully. Yeah, I love this brush, it's absolutely amazing. I'm just going to combine Glimmer and Buffer together, and I'm just going to work that along my bottom lash line. Also, I'm just going to add a tiny little bit of Caffeine Fix onto my flat brush and just put that into the centre just to really help darken that out a little bit. I'm now just going to take my Makeup Revolution E101 brush and the shade Aqua, I think is how you say it, and I'm just going to get that on my brush and work that along my top lash line. This is going to act as a liner. I much prefer doing this than using liquid liner. I'm much better at it, so I think that's why I prefer it. Now moving on to mascara, I'm using the Roller Lash by Benefit. I love this stuff. I'm going to be using this as my first coat because I feel like it really separates the lashes really well, and is a great base for the rest of the mascara. For my second coat, I am using Maybelline New York Lash Sensational. I like this stuff, but I feel like if I use this on my lashes without anything else on there, it just clumps them all together. So that's why I've been using the Roller Lash first, and then this second to really deepen them lashes and really make them stand out. Now onto powder, I'm using the Rimmel London Stay Matte powder in the shade Transparent. Been using this stuff a lot recently and I actually much prefer it to my MAC one, and it's so much cheaper. I really like this one, it's great. Now onto bronzer, I'm using my trusty Makeup Revolution set with my bronze, highlight and blusher. I'm using the E103 brush. I'm just going to get a little bit of the bronzer on my brush, blow that off because I had a bit too much. I'm just going to subtly take that under my cheekbones. Now onto blusher, I'm just going to take a little bit on my brush and put it on the apples of my cheeks, so it's just nice and subtle. And highlighter, I'm just going to take that on the tops of my cheekbones. I love this stuff, it's just absolutely beautiful. It's so pigmented. Yeah, I love it. That's good stuff. On my nose, chin, and just on top of my cupid's bow. I'm now just going to take the Real Techniques detailer brush and go back in with that highlighter. All I'm going to do is put that in the corner of my eyes just to really help brighten that up. And I'm also going to take it underneath my brow to act as the highlighter for that. I mean, it's just excellent, this highlight. You could use it for anything. And I'm just going to get a blending brush and I'm just going to slightly blend that out to get rid of any harsh lines. Now onto lips. I'm using my Kylie lip kit in the shade Posie K. This is absolutely amazing. The only downside is I went to sharpen my lip liner and it just completely broke. So I decided to just bin that one off and just go straight in with the actual, rubbish. Going in with the liquid lipstick. To be honest, the applicator on this is so good, you don't really need, it smells great by the way, it smells amazing. don't really need the lip liner. As you can see, it goes on really, really well. The top of the applicator is really, really straight, so you can get a really good straight line. So you don't really need the lip liner, so it's not the end of the world. I got this for £30, including shipping, off the Kylie Cosmetics website, which I don't think is that much of a bad price. I'm now just going to set that using the Makeup Revolution Pro Fix Amazing Makeup Fixing Spray. I can't praise this enough. It's great. It makes my makeup last all day. And this is the finished look. I hope you liked this video. I decided to film it a little bit different this time, so let me know if you like it or if you want me to go back to the other way. Please like, comment, subscribe, share everything you've been doing. Thank you for being lovely, and I'll see you in my next one.